What if I told you that the very struggles you wish would disappear are the key to unlocking your true potential? Nassim Taleb once said, "Difficulty is what wakes up the genius." Life rarely hands out greatness on a silver platter. Instead, it offers obstacles disguised as opportunities. The hard days, the ones that leave you questioning everything, are life's subtle way of nudging you forward. Consider the sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble. To the untrained eye, it looks like destruction. But in those precise, deliberate strikes lies the birth of a masterpiece, just like the genius inside you waiting to be awakened. It's easy to see difficulty as a cruel trick, an enemy sent to knock us down. But what if it's the opposite? Every challenge you face is like a key that unlocks another layer of who you really are. Picture someone who's been laid off from their job. At first, it feels like the world is collapsing. But then something unexpected happens. That unfair moment becomes the very push they needed to start their dream business or discover a hidden skill. When life throws challenges, it's not punishment, it's an awakening. It's the universe whispering, "There's more to you than you know." We often run from difficulties, fearing the discomfort they bring. But what if they're life's greatest gift in disguise? Imagine standing at the edge of a dense forest. The path ahead is unclear, tangled with roots and shadows. Most people turn back, afraid of what they might find. Yet, those who dare to walk through the difficulty often emerge on the other side stronger, wiser, and transformed. You see, difficulty doesn't destroy you, it reveals you. But there's a catch. You have to face it to find out what lies beyond. People often crave comfort as though it's the ultimate goal. But here's the catch. Comfort doesn't lead anywhere worth going. Think about a seed. Left untouched in the safety of a drawer, it will never sprout, never grow, never see sunlight. But place it in the dirt, bury it under pressure, and give it time. That's when the magic happens. The same is true for you. Your comfort zone feels cozy, but it's a silent thief robbing you of progress and purpose. Nassim Taleb's wisdom echoes here. Genius doesn't bloom in ease, it thrives in resistance. The growth you're chasing lies just outside the walls of what feels safe. How often do we shy away from challenges, clinging to the familiar like it's our lifeboat? A person may hate public speaking, so they avoid it. Years pass, and their voice, their ideas, and their impact go unheard. Another avoids learning something new, thinking it's too hard, too late. In their quest for comfort, they unknowingly shrink themselves. Challenges may feel uncomfortable, but avoidance is far more dangerous. It keeps your potential locked away, buried like treasure no one will ever find. Stepping into discomfort is the only way to claim the life you were meant to live. Look at the greatest stories of human achievement. Athletes who push their bodies beyond limits. Inventors who refuse to let failure define them. Artists who dare to create something the world has never seen before. None of these people found success in comfort. They embraced resistance because they understood that growth and ease do not coexist. Life doesn't reward passivity. It rewards those willing to get their hands dirty, to risk looking foolish, to stumble but keep moving forward. Comfort feels nice, but it won't take you anywhere new. And if you stay there, you'll never know what you're capable of becoming. Pressure is a funny thing. At first it feels unbearable, as if the weight of the world is pressing down on you. But here's the secret. Pressure isn't there to crush you, it's there to transform you. Take coal, for instance. Under immense pressure and time, what does it become? A diamond. The same is true for human potential. Challenges, hardships, and adversity are like that pressure, revealing strengths you didn't even know existed. When you're faced with difficulty, something extraordinary happens. The hidden parts of you begin to surface. Your grit, creativity, and resilience, all waiting to shine. Think about history's greatest examples of perseverance. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before creating the light bulb. He didn't see failure as defeat. He saw it as feedback. Each setback taught him something new, pushing him closer to his success. Or take Oprah Winfrey, who faced unimaginable hardship early in life. Instead of succumbing to her pain, she used it as fuel to become one of the most influential voices in the world. These stories remind us of something powerful. It's not the challenge itself that defines you, it's how you respond to it. Challenges don't break you, they shape you. Sometimes your greatest strengths are revealed only when you're pushed to the edge. Picture someone training for a marathon. The early runs feel torturous, every muscle screaming to stop. But over time, their body adapts and their endurance soars. Challenges in life work the same way. They force you to dig deeper, to stretch yourself beyond what feels possible. That's when you discover the courage, discipline, and brilliance that were hidden inside all along. So the next time you face something tough, remember this: pressure isn't your enemy. It's the force that turns you into something stronger, something extraordinary. Life has a way of handing us lessons, but rarely do they come wrapped in comfort. More often, they show up as difficulties, tests we didn't sign up for, situations that make us question everything. But here's the truth: difficulty isn't your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. Think about learning to ride a bike. You fell, scraped your knees, and wanted to give up. Yet, those falls weren't failures. They were lessons in balance, persistence, and trust. Every hardship holds a similar purpose: to teach you something essential about yourself, about life, and about what you're capable of enduring. Look at the stories of those who've risen after falling. J.K. Rowling, rejected over and over, used her failures to sharpen her vision and write a book series that touched millions. Michael Jordan, cut from his high school basketball team, didn't quit. He trained harder, transforming disappointment into fuel. These people didn't see difficulties as barriers. They treated them like classrooms. With every rejection, every fall, they asked, "What can I learn from this?" Life, it turns out, teaches through challenge, through discomfort. The question isn't whether you'll face difficulties, it's whether you're willing to learn from them. The thing about challenges is that they demand your full attention. They force you to pause, reflect, and grow. It's easy to dismiss them as unfair, but what if every hardship you face is perfectly designed to make you better? Nassim Taleb's insight shines here. Difficulty wakes up the genius within. Think of a blacksmith forging a blade. The fire and hammering seem harsh, but they're necessary to create strength. Your challenges do the same. They refine you, strengthen you, and sharpen your mind. So next time life tests you, don't resist it. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Deep inside every person lies a hidden genius, a spark of greatness waiting for the right moment to ignite. But here's the truth: that genius won't wake up on its own. It needs a trigger, a challenge, something that shakes you from your ordinary routine. Just like a sword must be tempered in fire to gain its edge, your genius needs adversity to rise. It's not that greatness doesn't exist within you, it's that you haven't yet given it a reason to reveal itself. When you embrace difficulties, instead of running from them, you invite your inner genius to step forward, stronger and sharper than ever. Facing challenges isn't about proving yourself to others. It's about proving yourself to you. Every time you take on something hard, when you choose to keep going instead of quitting, you're awakening that brilliance inside. Take someone training for their first big goal, whether it's starting a business, running a marathon, or mastering a skill. They don't start out strong. At first, they stumble, doubt themselves, and feel tempted to give up. But step by step, they grow. Their persistence uncovers talents they didn't know they had, strength they never believed existed. The genius inside you isn't rare, it's just hidden, waiting for you to find it. The key is to shift your mindset. Instead of fearing challenges, welcome them as opportunities to uncover what's already within you. Every small step, every act of persistence is a signal to yourself, I'm ready for more. Nassim Taleb's words remind us that difficulty is a wake-up call, not a curse. It's your chance to turn fear into action, doubt into determination, and hardship into a masterpiece. The genius you admire in others exists in you too. The difference is simple: they faced the challenge. So ask yourself, what greatness is still sleeping within you, and what will you do to wake it up? Life has never been about breaking you, it's about building you. Every challenge, every moment of discomfort is a silent invitation to grow into the person you were meant to be. Difficulty isn't the villain of your story. It's the hero in disguise, sculpting you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. When the pressure feels unbearable, remember this: diamonds are born in fire, and so is your greatness. The struggles you face today are not the end. They are the beginning of something extraordinary. The question is, will you let them shape you, or will you shy away? You don't need to search far for greatness, because it's already within you, waiting to wake up. But to find it, you must embrace the very things you once feared. Your hardships are not accidents or punishments. They are stepping stones, each one leading you closer to the version of yourself that you've always dreamed of becoming. Nassim Taleb's wisdom reminds us that genius is sparked by difficulty, and the challenges you face are simply preparing you for a reality beyond what you can see today. So the next time life tests you, lean into it, knowing you're being shaped for something greater. The truth is, you have the power to change everything: your mindset, your reality, and your future, by choosing to see difficulty not as a curse, but as a gift. Stop running from it, and instead face it head-on. Embrace the fire, let it refine you, and awaken the genius inside. Remember, the struggles you overcome today will become the stories that inspire others tomorrow. Difficulty isn't trying to break you, it's trying to build you. The question is, will you let it? If this message spoke to you, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notifications. There are more stories waiting to inspire your journey.